Okay, we are done with our stamping, so I can put those away because we have our images stamped. We have our main collage pack image cut out, and we have the simple little pieces that we need here for the canvas. Now we need some background, and I could either use music or text. And let me see. I think I kind of like that text. Let me see. I have some text that has some more white in it too, so decide which one I want. Here's one that has more white in it. Kind of like it against the white. So it's got a lot of kind of vintage-ish colors in it already, so I'd rather use the white. Put the images back now. And I will tear a small piece of this to use for my collage, like that. And when I get started, I'm going to go back onto my regular desktop that I've been working on. Now the first thing I do is I'm going to be needing a glue stick and some colors of cat's eyes. I'm going to use yellow, and I'll use that turquoise and maybe a little red or maybe orange. Yeah, oh, I love the orange. Okay, these are the three. I like to use 3 inks. I think it really makes things pop when you use 3 inks. So the first thing I'm going to be doing is going ahead, and this time I'm going to glue the paper on side like that. First I'm going to add a little color actually, because I want some underneath. I want some underneath as well, so I'm going to do that. And maybe add a little bit of this blue. Ooh, I love that nice stripe of blue there. It's pretty. And add a little, this is almost yellow, I'll be darned. So I guess because of that, we're going to literally see if we can find some, here, this is more orange. I love using cat's eyes because there's such a variety of color, and you're able to find them everywhere. So when I show the different media that I'm using to make my collages, I know that you will not be struggling with how to find it, because cat's eyes are easy to find. They're not expensive. It's nice to have them available in your studio. Okay, this is my canvas. These are nice too because they stack. Okay, now I'm going to put this on. I'm going to rub some of this off a little bit, which baby wipes do that. I'll add it to my canvas somewhat. A little of all 3 colors. Yellow, where are you? Can't do much with that yellow. I love yellow. Okay, so we have our mixed media canvas here. Our mixed media canvas project in the making. That's what I've got going so far. Now the next thing I want to do is put the word butterflies on. I love this. Nice. And Nature's Wonders I also want to put on the bottom. See how nice it is that you can kind of audition them. Now I will warn you, when you start gluing these, your hands gets so sticky because tissue and glue are a crazy combination. So you really want to pick out which one to use in advance. And I go ahead and cut them down as small as I can to use them. Because I like to keep the image nice and crisp and clear and not overlap the main words. So I cut it down so I know it's going to fit. And see if I like that one. I would like some words, so I'm going to cut some words out. This says, "Beautiful butterflies of the world." I think that might be good up there. And this one says, "Detail of wing," which I might put that on the side with this piece. So I'll put those to the side there. This is a good piece. It's kind of like the monarch story of the monarch's travels. Even though this isn't a monarch, I do like it, the stamp. So I'm going to run that along the side as well. And I always like to use this guy here. It's a little circle stamp, so I'll probably put that on the side. One of these. Maybe put this over here and run that. See how nice it is where you could kind of try out how you want it before you commit. Okay, now one thing I like to do is go ahead and glue like I said, keep a wipe handy, because a clean wipe, by the way, because you're going to be going back into that tissue and you don't want to have a wipe with ink on it. So here's my wipe that's handy because I know my fingers were going to get sticky. So I'm going to put butterflies up here. Just barely tack it because you're going to come back over it with wax. And I like to use the glue. Some people put it straight down. I've seen this done before by different artists, and some people like to attach everything with the with wax, which is fine too. You can do whatever you want to do. I kind of like the versatility of being able to get it in the exact spot I want right away without making several changes with the wax. I'm going to put this on the side over here. Actually, I've got a lot of text, so maybe I just need some image. That's a little much, but well, I know this word plate. This is out of my stamps. It says plate, and that's kind of how they used to label the old pictures. They put plate, so I'm going to add that maybe over here, or right under it. Yep, right under it. But we do need to remember, which sometimes I forget, we need to leave a little white space once in a while. What I might do is have a butterfly flying off the side. No, I don't like that. I think it's distracting. It's too much detail. So, see, I'm already having sticky. So the thing to do, as soon as you have that, go ahead and wipe your hands off right away, because it'll only get a little more intense. And this, I think I'm going to run under the wing, so I'm going to bring that over more, but still run it off the side as well. And I notice, hello, I have it upside down. That's what's nice about not waxing it yet. I haven't done a total commitment to that. Okay, I like that. And it just seems to me like it needs something over there, so I'm just going to put this over there. And I can wrap it around the side. And I do like to do the sides as well. I wrap it right around. I actually wrap it right on the back. There's the detail of a wing. That looks good there. And I want to add the word detail of a wing up here. Detail of a wing. And I'm going to run some of it on the top. Like that. And I can put a butterfly up here. That looks good. And some things on the side as well. Like that. Wipe my hands off again. They're getting a little bit tacky. I think I'll put this cute butterfly up here. He needs to be cut down a little bit. Make sure I use the right side of the tissue so you can read it. I love these canvases. They're my best gifts. I had my friend over yesterday and we were making some, and she had a gift that she had to quickly get for a friend today from church, and she actually went ahead and gave them one of the canvases that she made with me, and she said they just went crazy over it. They loved it so much. So you can wrap this around or you can cut it off. It's up to you. You don't, you know, it's, the back is can be clean or it can be wrapped. I'll show you one thing I like to do is sign my name to the back, because people like to know where the gift came from down the road. So I'll keep the back kind of clean. All right, looks pretty good. See our butterfly word? We got to make sure that shows. Okay, I like it. And I'm going to just dab a little bit of ink on the images, not much. And now it's time for the wax. And the way I do wax is I put the wax in a crock pot. Okay? And the crock pot should always be used as the manufacturer's suggested instructions. Be very careful with it. It gets hot. Always, once you heat it up, keep it on low. Not low, excuse me, warm. You do not want that hot wax to start smoking. That is so dangerous. So you always just keep it on warm. And what I'm going to do is bring the wax up here so you can actually literally see how I do it. And if the camera is too close, I'll move it away. But this is the beginning of the project right before you wax it, because you want to have things kind of in their spot and semi-glued down. And so that's what it looks like. Now I'm going to get the wax and bring it up here so you can see it.